Welcome to Decode Me Maybe, the sixth chapter in our bigger journey through the wild world of human connection. In this season, we're diving into the hidden side of communication, the micro expressions, the unspoken rules, the cultural time zones, and those I'm fine moments that are anything but fine. We'll laugh, we'll cringe, and we'll give you tools to read the room like a pro. Whether that room is a board meeting, a dinner table, or a video call where everyone's secretly on mute. So stick around, because once you start decoding people, you'll never hear a conversation the same way again. Today we look at the gaps, not the kind you jump over, but the ones that sneak into our conversations when we come from different generations, cultures, or even just think differently. Welcome to Decode Me Maybe, where we've spent a whole season turning awkward communication into something you can actually navigate without losing your mind. We often think of cultural differences first, like how humor, formality, and gestures vary around the world. But there's also the generation gap, why your Gen Z coworker says bet and your Gen X colleague hears gambling. And then there are cognitive style differences, the planners versus the improvisers, the detail-obsessed versus the big picture dreamers. Like when you text your dad K and he calls to ask why you're mad, or when your younger teammate answers your carefully written paragraph with a single emoji, or when you're working internationally and realize your casual "hey guys" is considered too informal in the meeting. Each group has its own default settings for communication, built from upbringing, technology, values, and life experience. The way you say hello, the speed you respond to messages, the kind of humor you use, all of it comes from your personal and cultural operating system. When two systems meet, you can get magic or confusion. Here's the bridge building kit. Get curious, not judgmental. Ask why they communicate that way. Explain your style. Let people know your norms. Adopt flexibility. Adjust based on the person and the context. Find shared language, literally or metaphorically. Even inside jokes count. When you learn to cross these gaps, you stop seeing them as barriers and start seeing them as different doorways into connection. The best communicators aren't the ones who speak the loudest, they're the ones who can walk into any room and tune into the wavelength already there. And that's a wrap for this season of Decode Me Maybe. Over these 10 episodes, we've looked at reading between the lines, decoding faces, navigating gestures, listening beyond words, becoming a social decoder, understanding time across cultures, bridging the culture gap, spotting the unsaid contract, avoiding crossed wires, and now minding the gap. Thank you for tuning in, laughing along, and hopefully picking up a few skills to make your next conversation smoother, smarter, and maybe even a little more fun. Until next time, keep listening, keep decoding, and keep connecting.